Is reflexology scientific, or is it just placebo effect? So today I'm going to talk about this topic. Stay tuned. So in traditional Chinese medicine, there is a saying, you reach a diagnosis by examining the ends of your body. You treat a disease by treating its root cause. What does it mean? It means usually if you have a condition of your internals, which is much more important to our health, let's say your heart, you can see abnormal appearances at the end of your body. That is your hands, your feet, and your eyes. There is a process called feeling your pulse to reach a diagnosis. However, if you want to treat this disease, you treat its root cause, which is caused by your heart. So let's take diabetes for example. If you inject insulin or you take drugs such as metformin, you only control the symptom, that is high blood glucose. So that is not treating the root cause of your disease. Rather, it's control the symptom. According to traditional Chinese medicine theory, you should put your focus on improving your insulin sensitivity, also improve your pancreas capability to produce insulin. That theory applies to many other diseases. Like I said, the ends of our body, your eyes, your hands, your feet, your tongue, and by examining them, you can reach a diagnosis. So in reflexology, we believe that a small part of something often contains the entire information of itself. It's like a seed. It's very small, but given proper conditions and care, it would grow into a full plant. So therefore, your hands, your eyes, your feet, your tongue contain information about your overall health. So through hundreds or even thousands of years experience, people gradually summarize the connection between a disease and what it would change in your appearance on your hands, eyes, etc. In China, there is a small ethnic group called Yao. They live in Guangxi province. Most of them live in rural areas where advanced medical devices are not available to them. However, there is a small village. There are any old people over 100 years old, and they are quite healthy. Most of the women there know the herbs, and doctors there know how to reach a diagnosis by looking at a patient's eyes. So in old times, maybe the reflexology theory is built on experiences, but in modern times, they use the modern devices to examine the reflexology theory, and many of them wrote many books, and these are my books on reflexology on eyes. The yellow one is about the reflexology on feet, and the others are about hands, palms. And many people contribute to the theory of reflexology. Let's take this page for example. I will translate for you guys. The writer is a physical education teacher in a college, and he usually encounters many students with knee or ankle injuries. By examining their palms, if there are dark spots on this area, it usually indicates the student has knee injuries. And in this page, the doctor examined the palms of patients' colored spots on their gallbladder reflex points, and he sent the patients to type B ultrasound over 60% of them have gallbladder diseases, such as gallbladder stones or mild, even severe inflammation. So reflexology is becoming more and more scientific with supporting statistics. I began to learn reflexology diagnosis and treatment last year, and it was very easy. And I found there are many benefits of reflexology treatment and diagnosis. So first, it's a low cost or even no cost. If you learn how to reach a diagnosis by examining one's palms, you learn this skill and you will have it as long as you have a good vision. The other one important benefit is when you make a diagnosis, it won't do any harm to your body. Let's say the breast, the reflex point on your feet is this area, and on your hands it's this area. If you find unusual colored spots on these areas, it usually indicates breast or sometimes lungs condition. Unlike mammogram, you reach a diagnosis, it's very painful, I heard. And the last one is by examining your hands, you can usually reach a diagnosis at a very earlier stage, and sometimes even before the symptoms develop. For eye diagnosis, you can tell a person is prone to cancer 10 to 15 years before they even develop cancer. I will elaborate in my future videos. Finally, I want to say that the reflexology, whether it's a diagnosis or treatment, it cannot replace regular medical treatment. The diagnosis through reflexology can only provide you with a guideline according to which can go to the hospital for further examination. So unnecessary tests may be omitted to save money. So that's today's video. Give a like if you find this video helpful, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. I hope you have learned something useful. I will see you in my next video.